So there was a day, and I'm trying to figure out the exact date in my head. I believe it was actually Friday the 13th of March. It was the Friday before everything kicked off. And I remember going into the office, and where I work in London, it's a very busy street in Zone 2 in Dalston. Lots of locals, lots of people who work there, lots of shops around, so very busy. Um, and I just remember walking down the street and just being very aware of everyone around me, as if, like, if um, I could see like a glow of virus around everyone, like, oh my gosh, it could be anywhere, I could have it. So when I was in the office that day, I was completely alone. And I just felt really anxious. It's the type of nervousness that you have maybe before an exam when you know something's coming up. And I just couldn't get rid of it. So I bought myself like a nice lunch. I usually bring a packed lunch, but I bought myself a nice lunch because I was feeling really nervous. But that was when it felt like it had changed for me, when the energy in the city just felt really like looming, like something was about to happen, and obviously it did. So yeah, I just remember that day. I think, I'm not sure if we'd had the first death in the UK yet, but obviously we'd seen that it was starting to rise near us, and offices were starting to shut, places were starting to close, and it just hit me on that one Friday. Yeah, just made me feel really nervous.
I mean, you described it really well. I could literally picture you just feeling uncomfortable and really aware of your surroundings. And of course, it's always good to be aware of your surroundings, especially in a pandemic. But in a moment from one day to another, feeling that way, it just feels like you described a clip of a movie. So
Yeah, it really was like flick of a switch, wake up, and then from that day it was just, yeah, really strange.